video is brought to you by Letsynthesize Academy, the #1 place for practice-oriented courses for serious music producers.
Hey, Larson here. Last time we made that Pandorum Eclipse remake. You can check it here if you want. But most of you guys were very interested in that Neuro fill. So in this video I'm going to show you one, and in the next video I'm going to show you the second fill. So something like this. And next week we're going to make this fill. So, like always, you can download this preset from my Patreon. But now, let's jump into it. Okay, so this bass sound is not complicated at all. Actually, it is very simple, but the waveform, I mean the wavetable, is a custom wavetable that one of my friend Camille made. So it is called Sine Sweep, and it looks like a simple sine wave with the synchronization warping mode on and resampled back into oscillator A. And you know I added this asymmetric plus minus warping mode, so this is how it sounds on itself. It's actually very dumb, but if you are into Neuro processing, you know that the bandpass filter can be very helpful. So this is what I use here, but before we go forward, let me show it to you that the LFO controls lots of stuff here, but the rate of the LFO is signed to macro 1 that I, draw the shape here. For me, this way it was a lot easier to create something more interesting movement to this sound. And with LFO 1, I'm controlling the warping mode, the cutoff in the filter and the fat knob, but also we need a sub-oscillator for the same reason that I described you in my previous videos, that it is very good to compress and distort together with the main sound. Okay, so after this we can go to the fix, and here comes the distortion, but I just wanted to mix these plus overtones that created by the distortion to the dry sound. Okay, we need more voices, but this time coming from hyper. We need some filters, and the band reject filter is very nice because we can focus more on the lower frequencies with cutting the higher and the middle frequencies. So this is what I did here with setting the cutoff and the width, so it cuts the highs and the middle frequencies. Okay, we need more voices. Let's activate chorus. And I'm playing with the depth. So it's a lot cooler. Now let's add an OTT and an equalizer to cut a little on the middle basses and add some more highs. Okay, so this is the sound, and right now let's go to the fix. The first process was an EQA to add more bass and cut the very highs, but boost a little at around 10k. Okay, let's add some more crunch to it with a bit warmer preset. And the phaser to add a little deeper tone to the whole sound. Now the next step was adding an OTT, but as you can see, it pulls up that noise coming from Serum very heavily, so I decided to add a gate after the OTT, but it is still very uncontrolled. I mean, the noise is very huge, so what I wanted to do is add another gate, but this time before the OTT, so it is a lot more controlled, but it is still very huge. Okay, so let's add an overdrive to make more crunch to it. And the final equalization to boost the lows and cut the very annoying 4.5 kHz and boost a little on the middles at around 1.8k, and the saturator to the end to act it like a limiter. So this was the full sound. As you can see, it is very simple, but next week's Neuro bass fills are a lot more complicated, so stay tuned, and don't forget you can download these presets from my Patreon, and see you guys next time. Peace.